let them do it. Is it? Oh, Mary, I've had the most awful nightmare. I dreamed that great ghastly giants were snatching little boys and girls out of their beds at school and eating them. Mary, what on earth's the matter? The papers? Oh, good heavens. Tragic horror as children slain, bones found beneath dormitory windows. Oh, how absolutely frightful. I simply don't believe it. No, Mary, wait a moment. Now, tell me truthfully. Is there a little girl on the windowsill? Yes. But you see, I dreamed there would be a little girl sitting there. Little girl, come here, please. You are real, aren't you? And is your name Sophie? You were the girl in my dream. How did you get in? Yes. Yes, I did. I dreamed that a very tall giant put you there, and that he's waiting outside now in the garden. I'm quite sure he is. But why have you and your friend come to see me? Yes. Now you come to mention it, I did. You were going to help us capture those terrible monsters. The ones who ate the children. But how did you know what I was dreaming? BFG? In the garden, I know. Very well, Sophie. You may call him. We are very pleased to meet you. I think you speak English perfectly. I should be delighted to hear them. Would you care to join us for breakfast? I beg your pardon? Mary, call Mr. Tibbs about breakfast, would you? Mary? Mary? Oh, dear. Oh, Tibbs, while Mr. BFG is finishing breakfast, would you summon the head of the Army and the head of the Air Force? Say it's an emergency. Oh, do let him sing if he wants to. I enjoy music at breakfast. In Scotland, they play the bagpipes outside my window. I'm sure it is. Please play something. I think, on the whole, I prefer the bagpipes. Good morning, gentlemen. Thank you for coming so quickly. Yes. You have heard the dreadful news of the disappearing children. There is. They were eaten by giants. You don't? Yes? Yes. That high? Gentlemen, may I introduce Sophie? And this is our friend, Mr. BFG. It was Louis XV. Now, I should like you to listen very carefully to what he has to say. Gentlemen, there will be no bombs and no guns. Giants are not to be hurt. That is no reason to follow their example. To the brave men who led the capture of the giants and helped lock them safely away forever, we award the Queen's Gold Medal for gallantry. For Sophie, who has nowhere to live now that we have closed Mrs. Clonker's orphanage, we are making a new home here in our palace. She and her friends from the orphanage can live here with us for as long as they wish. We shall consider what to do with Mrs. Clonkers later. Oh, I don't think we want them eating any more people. And Mrs. Clonkers can be their keeper. And finally, to our friend the BFG, we are giving our tallest and most splendid royal castle, so that he can live there for the rest of his life. You're not going.
I can.
I quite understand. One always has responsibilities. Goodbye, and thank you. I'm sure he'll be back to see us sometimes.